Okay, YouTubers, this is Tim's Do-It-Yourselfer back, and I had to do a part 2 on my replacing the Commode video because I don't know how to edit, and I messed around and hit the wrong button, and now we're having a part 2. But the next thing I'm going to do is remove these nuts on the hold down bolts that hold the Commode to the floor and to the Commode flange. Let me find my wrench. There it is. You can use either a metric or a standard adjustable wrench to do this. So now I've already removed these little decorative caps that cover the nuts. I'm going to put my wrench on here, turn it lefty-loosey, and hopefully the bolt's not spinning in the flange. Sometimes those, I'll show you when I get Commode up, how these bolts go into the flange. So I'll just start loosening this thing here. Still can't turn it with my finger. Loosen the wrench a little bit so I can get it on easier. You don't have to have it real tight once you get the nut loose. So we get this nut loose. Remove the washer, and there's a plastic washer that goes underneath it, which they use that washer to snap your cap on. Move over to the other side. Turn it lefty-loosey. I may make a separate video on how to replace that water outlet valve or the water valve for the Commode. Remove the nut, remove the washer, and this is where I'm going to try to lift the Commode up off the floor. I may have to pause the video, but you basically just grab the Commode bowl and lift it up off the floor. Hopefully nobody is caulked around the outer edge. Some professional plumbers say do it and some don't, but you shouldn't have to caulk around this bottom edge if you got a good seal with your wax ring. So let me lay this camera down. I'm gonna try to lift that bowl up off the floor. Okay, I got the bowl lifted off the floor. There's where you can see the toilet flange going down through the floor. There's a wax ring on there. Folks, this gets kind of messy. I'm gonna have to pause this thing again so I can get this bowl outside without dumping the water out that's in it. Okay, people, I'm back, and you can see I've removed the toilet from the toilet flange. And this brown stuff right here is not what you're thinking. It's not duty. It's the wax ring, where the wax ring was compressed down when you set the Commode in place. The wax ring seals it. So I got me a fresh roll of paper towels and some bags to throw the towels in. So let me get this cleaned up and I'll be right back. I'm gonna try to hold this camera while I do a little cleaning, but as you can see when I wipe, this is the wax ring that I got to get all this up. You want a fresh, clean surface to put your new wax ring down. So let me wipe all this up. I'm just gonna clean it all up. I may have to use some kind of cleaner to remove this wax. I'll get all that cleaned up and I'll be right back and show you the end result.